Hi folks, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. Alrighty, so this is not part of my TBR reading vlog or anything like I've been doing for the past several weeks now. This is going to be a review of a book that I have on my e-reader that I just finished called Murder at Archely Manor. This is the cover of the book. I just don't want to go through all the trouble of going right back to the cover, so this is what it looks like. Alright, so, I'll worry about that later. So, anyways, this takes place during what we would call the Roaring Twenties, even though it takes place in England in the 1920s. I believe it's 1922, and not in America, because there's things like, so, how you can tell that a book is set in the Prohibition era is that there's no mention of like bars or anything that would be like legal, but you can also tell if something is written in England because of how people talk and everything. So, especially in England, 1920s. This is when everything was supposedly going great and good for people all around the world. And in this one, we have our protagonist who is coming over to, I believe, spend time either with her uncle or her cousin or her friend. Well, he's either one or the both. And he ends up dead. And because there are a lot of people that were there, the police have to interview a lot of people. Oh, there you are. I may stop using these things. Because they keep on coming off. Anyways, so our main character, and I'm going to I think her name is let's see here. Her name is Thea. That's her name. Her name is Thea. Anyways, so yeah, her name is Thea. So next to the body, you have a couple things. You have like pearls, which we would later on find out actually came from the killer. You have a couple other things. I think one of them was a cuff link or something like that. Well, anyways, so she pockets them, and this is definitely a sign of like how much she does not know about police procedure. Like, you don't touch anything that is next to a body, especially if you want the police to actually be able to solve the murder. So she mostly pockets the pearls, and so now the police have no idea that a woman did it. No idea, because she touched something that she wasn't supposed to touch. Well, as we progress on in the story, she starts asking questions, and she starts getting some either not interesting answers or somewhat interesting or interesting answers. So yeah, you can tell that she is an amateur at this whole thing of trying to find the killer and everything. And finally, we get to the end of the book, and we finally find out who the killer is, and it all matches up to why there was pearls there, it was a woman that did it. All right, so this definitely is so. This definitely is a series that takes place during the night. As I said before, it takes place in the 1920s. You have all the styles of the time. You have the music of the time. It feels very much like she's done her research on the 1920s, especially the early 1920s, how they dressed. Like I had to do research on how people dressed in the 1950s. But it's always good to do your research about how people dressed, what kind of music they listened to, and everything. And it feels like that she has done that. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was interesting. I just hope the second book she's not making that mistake again. So I do have the second book on my Barnes & Noble card. I have not yet paid for it because I am waiting on reading. I believe it's going to be 4 more books, and then I'm going to get some more books. I just don't want to be like putting books in my cart just to see the amount go up. I kind of want to kind of take my time with it. Okay, so I am going to give this book 4 stars. It is a good book, and I enjoyed it. See you around.